Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, welcome back to another edition Star Citizen 3.11 or 3.11, and today I bring you the long-awaited Vara Event, the October Halloween special. Vara Event being what the in-lore description of Halloween is now in Star Citizen. For your eyes' feasting pleasure, I bring to you the Vanduul helmet. I know some of you might have seen this in the previous video, but trust me, that is not all that I have to show you. And the reason why this video is so late is because of what I am about to show you next, which is the Hellooo helmet. Now, unlike the Vanduul helmet, which requires 50 unique player kills, that's 50 different people, the Hellooo helmet or mask, as you now can plainly see directly in front of you, which looks very reminiscent of the Scarecrow from Batman, super duper easy to get, or so I fucking thought. All you have to do, supposedly, to get this helmet is go to Benihenge. The reason why this video is late is because this helmet didn't show up for days, and when I talked to support, they were like, no, we didn't register you over there, so it was a big hullabaloo. So sorry, this video would have come out sooner, but I was waiting on this because I didn't want to do piecemeal and so on and so forth. Now, speaking of piecemeal, there is another item that you can get, but this one is purely purchasable. That is the Fieldsbury bear helmet. I don't remember the exact full name. I know it's Fieldsbury. There's like 5 or 6 different colors. There's like purple, this brown one. I think there's an orange one. I don't remember all the other colors. Some of them were kind of wacky and zany. I'm not a huge fan of this helmet, this mask, not gonna lie. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me, especially for this being the one that you can only purchase. I thought that was a strange decision, but I have to say I'm really happy that SIG is now starting to introduce in-game events and earnable stuff that you can only get from doing something within the game. I highly applaud that, and I hope that there's more coming, and I do believe that they said there is. But this is also not all for the Halloween event. There is also an exclusive Vara ghastly or ghostly green paint scheme livery for the Cutlass Black. Now what you see in front of you is just that. So here's the ghastly, ghostly green, whatever the hell it is, adorned to my Cutlass Black. And I gotta say, the screenshots for this on the site really don't do it justice, which seems to be a trend with SIG in the way that they sell their paints as of late. If there's any Starfarer or freelancer owners out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. But with this color green, it's actually not too shabby. I actually kind of like it. This is the only paint that I know of that is available to freely swap between for the Cutlass Black. And I kind of like it. It livens it up a little bit. It breaks up the monotony, even though there are 3 Cutlass variants in total, with 2 others, including the black making 3, obviously. And it's actually kind of, I'm digging it. I like it. It's not a super huge affront to the eyes. It's not too bright. I would like it if it was a little bit darker. But it works, and I'm into it. Now, I know what you're thinking. You just said that there's other Cutlasses. Does it work on the other Cutlasses? Well, do I have something for you? Here is that same skin on the Drake Cutlass Blue. So yes, it is interchangeable. It is not just for the Cutlass Black, which I was actually very curious about, because I recall seeing that it said this is a paint skin specifically for the Cutlass Black. Luckily, that's only sort of the case. As you see, it does in fact work on the Cutlass Blue. At first glance, there are no color anomalies. Everything seems to fit in properly, even with the proprietary additions on the Cutlass Blue, such as the light fixtures, the other decals, the differing docking ports on the side versus the the sliding doors. I can't remember the correct name for those doors, but it was a very nice surprise to see that it functioned correctly here. I was expecting that it might attach and it might apply to the Cutlass Blue, but I had my doubts that it would be so non-issuous, if that's even a word, which I don't believe it is. And to round them all out, because I know you're probably asking, here it is on the Cutlass Red. Now, similarly, again, it basically just slots right into it, and it's really nice. It actually just works, to quote Todd Howard. And no, I'm not being facetious or anything. This actually, in this instance, just works. And again, you will see the writing on the side, the rescue for the Cutlass Red, is also falling in line with the color scheme. It also becomes green. So I have to applaud SIG in this instance, because applying it on the different variants, for one, seems to not be causing any outwardly issues. Now, admittedly, I've not gone into the ships with this paint skin attached yet, because I was in a rush to get this video going, to get it out, because I realize it's days late and I didn't want this to just be rotting away and squandering out in my dumpster heap of files, because I did have a couple of other videos that I was going to do, but some bullshit occurred, and well, here we are. So once again, I do have to say, if you do want to spice up your Cutlass, whether it be the black, the blue, or the red, for about $4 or $5, depending on where you are, you can do that. And again, the color is not offensive to the eyeballs like I thought it was going to be, according to the pictures on the website. So that is a very, very, very nice change of pace. Now, speaking of change of pace, just to give one more quick little overview, I'm going to show the paints and their attachments. So here's the Cutlass Black, with it, without it, with it, and without it. There we go. Now the Cutlass Blue. So I wanted to show this kind of quick side-by-side because I thought it might give a good idea as to how it looks in the Moby versus in the game itself when you're kind of walking around it. And I don't know, I just really like the edit that I made there, where it seems to seamlessly go between the three. So fuck me, I can't help it. I just really, really like that. So now I want to bring up one quick little bonus clip, or bunch of clips, of the Vanduul helmet, or as I like to call, the classy AF Vanduul Halloween costume. Now, again, getting the top hat to properly attach to this helmet is most certainly a bug. It is a glitch, but this is one of those bugs I really, really hope SIG does not fix. I hope this languishes forever, like so many of the other bugs that have been torturous. This is one of those few that brings joy and excitement into my life. So please, SIG, anybody, if you're watching this video, which I fucking doubt, but on the super off chance you work for SIG, you're a bug fixer, dever guy, fixer-upper, please don't take this option away. If anything, make this easier to implement, because this is hilarious and this totally falls in line with the Halloween spirit. So, that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope all you beautiful bastards have a wonderful day, morning, evening, whenever, wherever you just so happen to be. This is Will, Daylight Gamer, signing out. Love, peace, chicken grease.